Embarking on your postgrad adventure is a bit overwhelming, right? But it's okay. It is something very natural, my dear friends. But always remember, the next step don't have to be a mystery. So it is now your responsibility to take care whether the next step is going to be a mystery or you are going to get into the history, right? So the thing is here is you primarily need to know that there are few fundamentals for each and everything. You know, we have studied, we have been to our schooling, we have been to our intermediate, we've been to our graduation days. If you just go back and see, before starting any chapter, there are few formulas which we need to follow in that particular chapter, and there are few fundamentals where our faculty always talks about that these are the fundamentals for algebra, these are the formulas which you are going to use it until the chapter ends, right? In the same way, we also have few fundamentals which you have to know for sure in your life before starting your career. And this is Mahati, a certified career analyst, nurturing young generation by helping them to align their personalities with career. So in this video, I am going to unreveal you those fundamentals of careers where each one of you have to know before kickstarting your career, because I want to make your career path a bit less daunting than others and make it all slow and let's make it with full of excitement, right? So let's get into the video. Without any late, I'll be screen sharing my fundamentals of career. Yeah, I hope everyone can see the screen now. So yes, so we have one, two, three, four, five. These five fundamentals of careers are something which every one of us have to know about. The first and foremost thing is self exploration. Self exploration is not just knowing or doing SWOT analysis or knowing your strengths and weaknesses in a traditional way. But now let's get more deeper into exactly what is self exploration is all about, right? So in self exploration, you have three different segments where you need to work upon. First is assess your skills. We ourselves are at times unaware about what skills we are having by birth. That is, each one of us have some natural skill by birth itself, and it is very important to know that you are good at this. I am good at cooking. I am good at talking. I am good with my communication, with my basic etiquette. I'm good in my values and ethics, and I stand upon them. These are the skills which I have assessed from my childhood. These are the things which I have acquired naturally. And then you always have to define your values. We we as Indians, we have been brought up by teaching few values in our house, right? Our parents or our grandparents always carry that kind of attitude where they give much more value to something in the family. Like in my family, they give much more value to worshiping God. They give much value to attending pujas or going to temple every day. This kind of value is something like it's very heavy weightage in my family. Okay, they feel like this is what is actually driving us in life, and this is what is actually keeping us happy, healthy, and wealthy. So, like this, what are the values which you have? Are you a person who always speaks truth? Are you a person who is selfless? Or are you a person who has a lot of helping nature? Or what kind of value you are carrying in your circle is very, very important. And to know what is your value, assess yourself. And the best thing is ask your friends that what is that one thing unique in me, and what is that one thing you just like in me. You ask your friends or you ask your parents about this. They may tell you that, okay, you are very helpful. You don't see, you don't see whether you have it or not. You just give it to others. Or are you a person who always just give a coin when the person comes for asking money, the beggars who are there on the roadside, if they come and ask you, you just randomly take a coin or a note and just give it to them. Are you that kind of person? So just assess yourself, like what is the value you are carrying for yourself? Okay. And then it is very, very important to identify the things which you are most interested in. So if you are always into cooking, then get to know that you are interested in cooking. If you like cooking, or if you are always around your mother while she's cooking, or you're always curious about watching the Master Chef, or you are always very curious to know about the recipes, all such things, just be aware of your day-to-day life and see in what kind of area you are much interested and much talking about. And one more simple way to know your interest is, I can say, your social media. Like what are the things which you are mostly surfing about, and what are the reels you are mostly watching, which are connected, is that connected to comedy, or is that connected to food, or is that connected to traveling, or is that connected to something like you're watching a lot of Tollywood issues going on, or if you're interested in movies, you watch a lot of Tollywood talks, all such things. So better it is just to ask someone, or it is your social media, so just go see your history and see, just check out like what are the things you were mostly interested on, and this will actually help you in knowing, okay, I'm interested in comedy, or I'm interested in traveling, or I'm interested in cooking, or I'm interested in self-care, or I'm most interested in fashion, or something like that. So your social media can actually give you 90% of right answer in which area you are most interested in, right? So yeah, it is very, very important to assess your skills, to define your values, and identify your interests. And next, the most important thing is your education and training. In this education and training, the thing here is, it is very, very important that you need to choose the right college for the path you have selected. As we all do, this is something very basic. Okay, if you want to get into hotel management, if you want to get into cooking, baking, all such things, then you get into a hotel management. So I always suggest to choose a right college. Any college is not the place where you have to be. I know that there are good colleges, and there are colleges are running just for sake of money. But my dear friends, just see the value which they are actually giving to you as a student and join the colleges, right? And then gain relevant qualifications. I mean, like if you have to become what I say, chartered accountant, then you need to clear CA and lot of exams which are there that you need to clear. Okay. So yeah, gaining relevant qualification and lifelong learning. In any sector you go, lifelong learning is very, very important, because the technology is running, 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 and you have to be updated all the time and know what is exactly going, what are the changes, because We see doctors always learning, right? In the same way, in every sector, there is continuous learning. So don't just be in a mindset that if I complete my graduation, then there is no need to learn anything. But that is where it starts, that you have to start learning, and that learning has to go lifelong, my dear friends. Okay. And the next is career exploration. So, career exploration is like you need to research about different professions which are there in the uh, market or industry, and it is very very important that you need to attend their interviews, right? So when you are attending the interview, the kind of behavior you maintain, the kind of vibe you give them, the kind of information you pass from yourself to the other person who's sitting opposite to you is very, very important. Because you can't just give something random, or you can't just give information of your friend. Okay, I have seen a lot of cases where people just copy paste their friend's CV and just change the details, but everything else is the same. And whatever his or her friend tells, like what are your strengths or what are your weaknesses, they just tell their friend's weakness, and that is something very, it is against the rules of interview. It is very very important that you have to give the right information in your interview. Okay, only then the person can assist you, know how vulnerable you are, and then only they can choose you as one of the employee in their sector. So it is very very important to give the right information in your interview, and be vulnerable. Okay, even though you have made any mistake in your past or present or whatever, your vulnerability will always help you in being the right place. Okay, my dear friends. And then internship and shadowing. Shadowing is basically you being, like you being with that sector and knowing what are the details going in, what are the changes, what are the updates, all these things, getting to know all these things. And internships is like we all know that we work there, we gain experience, and we learn a lot about the workplace culture and how the work is, and a lot of things. So internship is one of the most important thing which I recommend for every graduate, because as soon as you finish your graduation, and if you suddenly get into a different environment, different work culture, lot of new things, it'll be so difficult for you to cope up. So in that time period, when you start to cope up and you struggle and you feel that this is not right for me, all such things happen. So better go for an internship, like get into touch with that environment, with that work culture, and then if you get into the right job, and this will actually help you in having more work life balance, and also a calm and quiet journey of your career. And then comes the personality development. That is like, it is very very important to set your goals, build a professional network, and attend workshops and seminars. So it is not like after my graduation I have joined Infosys, so let me stay here for the next 20 years. It's not like that. If you want to stay also, they won't let you stay in some companies. So the thing here is, don't just be where you are, always try to rise up from one level to another level. So set your goals very clearly, that 3 years I'll be in this company, and the fourth year I have to be in the company of your dream company. It's like that. So set the goals. You can set goals about your payment also, that whatever salary you are going to earn for this 3 years, my salary is XYZ. So for the next fourth year, it has to increase 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, something like that. So if you earn more, okay, for next 10 years, you earn, you save a little, and you can also set a goal like you start a small business in your interest area where you have saved all the money all these years, you just put in that business. It's like I'm just giving you the examples of what goals you can set in your professional work, right? And it is also important to build up a professional network. LinkedIn is one of the most happening professional networking sites right now. And there are a few more other sites also, but LinkedIn is like, it's the top notch. So professional network is also very, very important because it's like just like our friends gang, okay? Our friends gang will tell us about our personal lives, and this professional network gang will tell about the professional life, and they can also help you in growing, and you can also help them in growing. You can be accountable to each other, learn new things, grow to some heights. Okay, so yeah, this is what professional network is used for. And then it is also important to attend workshops and seminars. So when you attend workshops and seminars, it is like you are not only with your office staff, with your office colleagues, I mean, but you are with others also, but who are into the same industry. So here a lot of cross learning happens. You can learn from them, and they can learn from you. And it is like you are also having, like, you're also expanding your network by attending workshops and seminars, and also you're learning new things. So continuous learning can be a classic example for attending these workshops and seminars, right? And then we have something called workplace skills. So communication, time management, and problem solving are the three main skills which you all have to have before starting your career. Because once you know how to communicate, your half of work will be done. Trust me, guys. Once you know how to communicate, half of work is done. And then time management. When you know how to communicate, when you know how to give them the deadline, or when you know how to receive a deadline, then managing the time won't be a big task. Okay. If you know little bit of time management, it is more than enough, and you can actually stand out of the box and give your best. And then problem solving is also one of the most important skill which you all have to have, because this is one of the main skill which the company looks for. Okay, there is no company without problems, there is no industry without problems, and there is no market without problems. So they always seek people who are good at problem solving. So I recommend you to take some courses on problem solving, or you can always go on YouTube to learn problem solving. And I will be actually posting some more links in the description box where you can learn problem solving, right? So this is a bonus for you after watching this video. So yeah, these are the main fundamentals of your career. Your self exploration is very, very important. The education is very, very important. Career exploration, professional development, workplace skills, all these things plays a vital role, my dear friends. So once you are very clear about all the fundamentals, once you are working on the fundamentals of the career, then you can see how confident you will be to go and work at the office, right? So yeah, for more such content, don't forget to subscribe and share my channel. I'll be uploading some more videos, and if you have any questions regarding your career, kindly post it in the comment section so that I can answer them all. And if you want to connect with me personally for career counseling, I also do that. So I'll be dropping my email there. So you can just email me about your details and we will be getting into touch. Thank you so much. And yeah, see you in the next video.